Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 155 named min stack. In this problem, we have to design a stack that supports push, pop, top, and retrieving the minimum element in a constant time or in order of one time. Here, we have to implement the min stack classes. At first, we have to initialize the stack objects. Now, we have to implement the push function. It takes a parameter value and push the parameter into the stack. And we have to remove element from the stack by using the pop method. The stack removes in the last in first out manner. That means the element which appears in the stack at last will be removed at first. And there is a top methods. Here we get the top element of the stack. And there is a get min method that retrieves the minimum element in the stack. And we must implement a solution with order of one time complexity for each function. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's see how can you solve this problem. Now, to solve this problem, we have to implement these methods push, pop, top, and get min in order of one time complexity. Now, suppose we have to insert several elements in the stack. Suppose the value we want to insert will be 5 minus 2, 3 minus 10, and 20. Now, to implement this stack, we are using one vector. This is the vector we are taking. Now, what kind of element this vector will take? This vector will hold a pair element. So here, suppose the first element of first pair is X and the second element of the first pair is Y. So here, there are several pair elements will be stored in the stack. Now, the question is, how can we insert all of these elements in a single pair, or what kind of element the pair will be holding? So here, for each element, there will be two entries in the pair. Suppose for this element 5, the first entry will be the element 5 itself. And the second entry will be the most minimum element till now. So for this element 5, the most minimum element will be 5. So this is the first entry, right? Now for this element minus 2, the first element will be minus 2. That means the minus 2 itself. And the second entry will be the most minimum element till now. So here the most minimum element is minus 2. So now for this element 3, the pair first element will be 3. It is the 3 itself. And the second entry will be the most minimum element till now or in this range. So here for this range, the most minimum value will be minus 2. Now for this element minus 10, the first element of this pair will be minus 10. And the second element will be the minimum element till this minus 10 in this range, which is also minus 10. Now, for this element 20, the first entry of this pair will be 20. And the second entry of this pair will be the minimum element till this whole range. So the minimum element will be minus 10. Now, we have taken or constructed the vector. Now, in this vector, we will try to perform these 4 operations. So, The operation push is very simple. We have to simply push the corresponding element val and the minimum element till now into the vector. So it is done. So for this function pop, we have to remove simply the last element of the vector by using the pop method or the pop back method. Now this is done. So we have another function which is top and getMin. Now for this top method, we have to take the last element of the vector. So here the last element is 20 minus 10. So now what is the top element here? So the top element is 20. So here for this top method, we will take the last element of the vector. So as it is a pair, that means we have to return the first element of this pair, which is 20. Now, for this getMin method, again, we have to take the last element of the vector. Here, the last element of the vector is 20 minus 10. And for the minimum element, we have to simply return the second value of the pair, which is minus 10, because minus 10 is the most minimum value till now or till the last element. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a vector which stores the pair. Now, for the push method, at first we have to check whether our current vector is empty or not. If our current vector is empty, that means we have to simply push the pair of value and value. Otherwise, if our current vector is not empty, that means we have to calculate the minimum value till now and make a pair with the value and push them into the vector. For this pop method, we have to simply remove the last element of the vector. For this top method, we have to return the last element's first element. And for this getMin, we have to return the last element's second element. I hope you understood the code. Now let's move on to the time and space complexity analysis of this program. In this program, the time complexity is big O of 1 because we are using only constant time operations to implement the basic functionality of the stack. And for the space complexity, it is big O of n because we are using extra memories to solve this problem. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.